Hello, my friend. I am hoping to share something new with you today that gives you comfort and encouragement, and even excitement and joy and actual trust that you can get the next level goal that is in your mind that you're desiring. So this is something that I share with my clients. It's a little drawing that I'm going to draw for you. It's Pictionary art, so it's not watercolor. All right. So this is you right here, okay? And this is your goal, this little star out here. And when we make, this is us and this is our goal. When we make a goal that is an upper level goal, it's your next goal that you haven't done yet. You may feel like it's out in front of you, that you've never done it before. And when that happens, your brain will usually go into a form of fight or flight, a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of like you might be excited when you first had that inspired idea. And by the way, I teach people how to recognize inspired ideas, or if your goal is coming out of fear. So inspired ideas they come from God, from nature, from it's something bigger than you. I call that God for me. So first you have that inspired idea. But even when you have an inspired idea, a lot of times your brain says, okay, I got this. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to do this all by ourselves, because if it's going to be, it's up to me. So I'm going to figure it out and we're going to do it. And the brain, unfortunately, has a whole bunch of faulty programming in it, a lot of fears and doubts and things from the past. It also may or may not have anything resembling this new upper level goal that you have, that inspiration brought to you, not necessarily your brain, right? So it might go into fight or flight. It might go into fear, anxiety, feeling like I can't do it. I've never done anything like that. And the big how. How am I going to do that? That is, the brain loves to figure out how. And so because we don't know how, sometimes we get stopped. We feel like, oh, goals are scary. Goals are a four-letter word. They're bad. Our brains will sometimes tell us things like that because we haven't figured out the how in the past and it didn't work out for us. And our brains would actually rather us stay at homeostasis, even if we're miserable there, right? So what I like to teach is to bring your goal, instead of leaving it out there, you're bringing it inside of you, inside your creation space. And so you're visualizing it, you're working on it, you know everything about it. And so through a 5-step process that I teach, you do some prep work for your goal. You don't just jump into action right away. That's what a lot of people do. They'll just jump into action steps and think it's up to them. And I've got 4 other steps that come. Action is number 5. So what you're doing is you bring in your goal into you through these 5 steps. And so what happens is that you start living your dream today. You start living that upper level goal. It starts becoming part of you. You start to experience it right now before it actually physically starts happening. And so your goals are able to happen in comfort, in peace, in like I call it lit up, a feeling of joy, feeling lit up and excited. And that's how people wake up in the morning feeling excited to like bounce out of bed, even if they're tired, even if they didn't get a lot of sleep, they're still excited to get up in the morning. And I can tell you, I've had plenty of those mornings where it makes no sense that I have that much energy, but I'm lit up because I brought my goal inside of me. It's in here. And it happens with comfort. It happens with exhilaration. And sometimes our brain will still say, how, and we have to remember, we have to comfort, and there's ways that we do this, that we comfort the brain and help it realize that the how is not up to me. The deciding on the goal is up to me. The action steps, when we get to the action steps, those action steps are me. The how, that's God. He creates the circumstance where all these actions line up. He does all of that. That's been my experience. That's how I coach my clients. That's how I coach myself. And that's how I coach my kids. So if you've wondered how you can get your goals with comfort, this is how you do it. If you'd like to know in more detail where your goal fits in this process, like how, like if, to see how your goal fits in there, I can show you how. And I'm offering like a batch. I'm opening up like 2 or 3 weeks worth of mini sessions for people in the next 3 months. So if you're curious about how your next level goal fits into this and how you can actually help that become part of you, then I'll share that with you. It's for free. It's a mini call. It's like 30 minutes. I schedule 40 just in case, but it's like 20 to 30 minutes. So if you're interested in that, then comment below and I will send you my calendar and you can see what's available and schedule yourself. And all you have to do to come to the call is bring your water. I'll always ask you if you have your water. You have a notebook and pen so you can capture what we talk about, and your next level goal or some ideas of what your next level goal might be if you have a few. So this has been really exhilarating to help my clients and help myself to experience more comfort in my goals instead of having to get outside my comfort zone and all the time and feel like that worry and stress. Bringing it inside my comfort zone has actually helped me reach my goals with a sense of grace and ease, and that I didn't have before. So if you're interested in that, book a call with me. I would love to talk to you. You know I would if you've talked to me before. All right. Take care. Take care, my friends. See ya.